Bachelor Nation news. Bachelor Nation news.
First up in Bachelor Nation news, Season 20 Bachelorette Charity Lawson has gone public with new information about her recent breast enhancement surgery. Lawson chose TikTok as her platform of record this week in a candid video, revealing her reasons for making the decision after a prior revelation that she was, quote, in recovery, but never mentioning what that recovery was for.
In the TikTok video, Lawson said, "I wanted to clear the air and talk about what I was in recovery for. There's been a lot of speculation, and a lot of you have reached out to me, sending me really encouraging, uplifting messages, not even knowing what's going on, which I truly appreciate. It shows your sincerity. No one knew, and I'm here to talk about it. Before I dive into it, I want to preface this entire conversation and video saying that I want to be the person who's being transparent and normalizing these experiences that so many of us go through, but I feel like we can't talk out of fear of judgment. I'm the first to say that I was very fearful of that. It's 2024, and if you ain't living your life for you at this point, I don't know what else to tell you. With that being said, I was in recovery because I got my girlies done. I'll show them off a little bit. They are 1 week post-op, as you can see. Even if I turn to the side, it's still in proportion with my frame. I'm very petite and tiny, and I knew that going in. So I didn't want it to be like, oh my gosh, this girl got her titties done. I want it to look very natural, and I wanted it really just for me."
Lawson stated that breast augmentation was something she'd wanted to do for herself for a long time, and she's glad she did it. She also thanked her doctor, Dr. Daniel Barrett in Beverly Hills, and shared that she was already up and moving around by day 2. Congrats to Charity for living for herself this year, and hopefully for many years to come.
Girlies. Up next, speaking of girlies, Bachelor Nation news, New York City's Bridal Fashion Week played host to a slate of Bachelor Nation All-Stars. Chelsea Vaughn, Serena Pitt, Abigail Herringer, and Charity Lawson joined hundreds of brides and brides-to-be from all over the world in New York to check out new looks from wedding dress designers, putting on runway shows featuring their latest collections. Gore Girl Chelsea Vaughn, bride-to-be Abigail Herringer, and newlywed Serena Pitt posted several pics together on Instagram from the WYN beauty event, which was hosted by Serena Williams. And Herringer even tried on some wedding dresses for her upcoming matrimonial ceremony.
Former Bachelorette and fellow bride-to-be Charity Lawson also attended Bridal Fashion Week, where she told the New York Times that she's looking for gowns for her 2025 wedding and hopes to have a dress picked out by July for her wedding in California next fall, which will be followed by a traditional Nigerian celebration in Lagos, Nigeria, to honor Doughton's heritage. Congrats to all of the brides, brides-to-be, and bride-adjacent players who attended Bridal Fashion Week.
I love to be bride adjacent. Always a bride adjacent, never a bride.
That's right.
Speaking of Abigail Herringer at Bridal Fashion Week, the season 25 FIMP Rose recipient and BIP forced breaker-upper young Noah Erb have officially set a wedding date. Although we don't know the exact date for the Herbinger wedding, Herringer union. Sorry.
I call them
We
Herbinger.
don't know what the exact date for the Harbinger?
Herbinger. That's how I'm merging their names into Herbinger.
Oh my gosh, I thought this was a typo. Although we don't know what the exact date for the Herbinger union is just yet, both members of this all-star couple I'm glad you're having so much fun, took to Instagram this week to share engagement photos with a caption that read, "Mood, because we finally have a date, the countdown officially begins." Let's go.
I'm loopy still from last night. The post scored congratulatory comments from Chelsea Vaughn.
You're playing an IFI on this goddamn podcast?
I'll do it every time if I have to. The post scored congratulatory comments from Chelsea Vaughn, Becca Kufra, Blake Boyd, Serene Russell, many more. Congrats to Herbinger on taking this next incredible step, improving alongside Alana Milne and Chris Conran that the couples who were forced by producers to break up on the stinging sands of Old Paradise are among the strongest in the nation.
That is an interesting statistic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Kufrin and Big Body as well.
Yeah.
Next up in Bachelor Nation news, as Herbinger As Herb and Dirk continues their cohabitation on the road to matrimony, another couple within the nation has revealed that they are still living apart. Although it's been 3 months since their televised wedding, Golden God Gary Turner and his ring winner, Teresa Nist, still decided to sleep under the same roof. A source has reportedly leaked information to Life and Style claiming that Gary is still living at the lake house in Indiana, while Teresa continues to live in New Jersey, where she works as a compliance officer.
Is this a sign of a separation to come? Or is it merely
No.
two people taking
How
their
dare
time
you.
to make a big life decision? Time will tell. Well, look,
They're bi-coastal.
I saw something online today that said Reality Steve is going to break some big news story that's like not good in Bachelor Nation. And people are theorizing it
no.
might be a golden dissolution.
Better not be about Dark Lord Palmer.
That's what you are concerned about?
No, I don't. We can't have a. No, they have to.
I know. But I can. They haven't found a place to live together for 3 months. That doesn't seem good to me. I don't know. Well, time will tell, but that's not good.
I refuse to believe it.
All right.
They're the ones they can't live without. How are they going to live without each other? Clues?
Yeah.
I think it's just, yeah, they're bi-coastal.
We'll see. And to round out Bachelor Nation news, just one more friendly reminder that Matchmaker premieres tonight as we record this, but you'll be listening to it Friday, which means you can watch the premiere episode with me in Clues Corner right now at patreon.com/Game of Roses.
I feel like you're
oh,
probably
God.
more excited about the Matchmaker than anyone who worked on that show. Or anyone.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I kind of just did the quick, ran the numbers in my head, and I think you're right. All I can say is to see the Great One returning to television in a capacity such as this, where I believe he's one of the main characters of this show. I'm looking so forward to
You
him
believe that?
giving condescending advice to all these different guys who are trying to date. I can't wait.
I am very interested in the wardrobe.
Yep, I'm interested in the wardrobe. I want to see him sour grapesing. I want to see him when I was the bacheloring. I think we're going to get it all. Mm-hmm. Well, when I was a bachelor, I ate beignets.
So maybe this could be your soulmate.
Yeah, I hope he trains these guys on how to eat beignets. You think that'll be on the show?
I told you about the dog named Beignet, right?
No. Whose dog is named Beignet?
Oh, that should be a scream. So I'm always hopping around at the dog parks, but at one of them, there's always a dog named Beignet. And I always think of The Bachelor.
Yeah, they probably named that dog after the beignet that Nick Viall ate.
Probably. Statistically, I think that's got to be
It's
true.
most likely, yeah.
Anyway,